We're done filming?
Yeah, I want to go in the water.
Alright. Is that always where you store your mics?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Makes sense. Thank you.
Thank you.
How does it feel to know that you have a daughter that does an OF?
Fuck! Okay, she doesn't actually know you're subscribed. What can we say? Okay, just tell her that as long as she's happy.
She's happy. I'm fine.
Oh, W Dad.
Hey, that's my wife, bro. Don't look.
Why do you care that that one guy looked at your wife? You don't seem to care about the thousands of guys looking at her on OnlyFans and Snapchat. Dang, bro, that's not your wife anymore. That's everybody's wife.
Wow, guys, see the money my girlfriend made from her fans.
No, OnlyFans.
Yeah, the money only her fans give to her. Can you imagine?
OnlyFans.
Okay, only the money the fans gave to her, yeah?
OnlyFans. OnlyFans.
But the OnlyFans thing is like, I have like brands and stuff that I really want to get to like that. You know, I just want to, I have big goals for myself, and I think the stigma of OnlyFans would kind of...
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, I could be making a lot of quick money on OnlyFans, but like I kind of think of like the long run,
right,
and I want to make...
OnlyFans is
I'd rather
always
not
there.
make $7 million right now, but over my span of my life,
That's
make
what I was
$100
gonna.
million.
So what would the number be?
Oh, if I was on OnlyFans?
If someone's like, well,
No, but I kind of like the journey. I don't. Even if someone was like, "Here's $100 million," it's like, I don't.
Bro,
really
someone gives
appreciate
me
it.
$100 million,
Yeah,
I'll post
that's
my
crazy.
I
dick
don't know. I
online.
kind of like. I'm not like a super like money hungry motivated person. I like the journey. Like I don't know. I could live in like a little farmhouse and like with all my animals and be good.
You bought a $1.5 million house in the valley, so you
Well,
definitely,
thank you guys.
definitely
But the
can't be
thing
living in like a
is,
box.
In
Let's
LA,
say, oh, whoa.
in LA, that's not a crazy huge house. I didn't want like a big house.
I mean, the
Like,
house
I've
before that was a
rented lot of-
$10 million house.
Stop the cap.
Hi, I'm a slut. Do what I want, I don't give a fuck.
Being an independent boss-ass bitch stealing $1 million from the government put me in prison. All right, I'm a felon now, and I regret every... I'm about to cry. I'm a felon, and I regret every moment of it, all right? But God damn it, I should have stayed my ass home like I was in Ohio, sheltered. I looked down on bitches like me. When I was fucking 16, and if I met myself right now, I'd be like, bitch, who the fuck is you? Bitch, I'm 27. I don't have kids. I was supposed to be dead by 25.
Okay.
Having kids and everything. I don't have kids.
No more
I don't
drinks.
have a husband.
No more drinks.
I don't have none of that. Like, I'm staying with my friend. I don't own a condo. Yeah, you got your condo props, but there's plenty of bitches still on OnlyFans. You still need social media to have OnlyFans.
So it's been a year since I started my OF and my spicy pages, and I just feel super anxious today, and I wanted to just come on here and share some thoughts on my experience so far. I'm kind of scared to share my actual thoughts, but I just feel the need to say them in case anybody who's following me here has any sort of desire to start this kind of thing. I want to start off by saying that I definitely have a really complicated relationship with this whole thing, and there are things that I appreciate about it and have appreciated about it from the beginning, but if I'm being so honest, there really are so many downsides. I'm trying so hard not to get like super upset while sharing this, but if I'm being honest, my mental health since I've started this has just slowly like been on such a decline. And I would say that it started maybe like honestly probably 7 months ago, where about like maybe 6 months into doing this, about 6 months, I started to get super burnt out. And I think a lot of the people who follow me now on this page are like you've probably come from like much older videos, with the spicy page or OF like sort of being the topic. And while I did have such a strong start and it was so much fun in the beginning, after getting burnt out, I started to just feel really differently about like the types of messages that I was getting, and quite frankly, just just feeling like sort of the effort that I was putting in to it still wasn't, I guess I'm trying to say there's no amount of money really that you can give me at this point, and I'm like willing to admit this now. There's no amount of money that you can give me right now to like make me feel like giving myself away in certain aspects, even if they're just a few photos or whatever online. It almost isn't worth it anymore. It's hard to describe this because I realize that when I have spoken about OF, that, you know, it's typically been in a light where it's like, you know, it's fun, it's art, you make money, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm being so honest, that really is like the only upside to doing it. Like just the ability to very quickly make extra cash. But I think again, like just over the course of a few months of like half a year or so, just going really hard at it, I think I didn't let a lot of like the messages get to me, but I was lying to myself, and I definitely think that it's like really worn on me over time. And it's not to say that I don't have like really good guys on there following me and like monetarily supporting me, even like checking in on me at times where I like, you know, earlier this year I definitely disappeared for a few months, even on here. But even with that, like just realizing that even those people are not people that I would call when I'm having a really hard day just makes it feel just so fake. And I'm not sitting here saying that like I ever got on there to make friends. Let's be honest, it's really just to make money from a bunch of horny men. But I guess I'm just trying to say that just know that if you are a person who's ever been interested in doing this, or if you've like ever been curious about it, there really is just like such a like I feel a little bit dead inside. I feel completely desensitized.
Before I read this article, I'm going to let you know that I will not be using the word that rhymes with corn. Instead, I use adult entertainment or X-rated in its place, because this video will be censored if I use the actual word, which is spelled out P-O-R-N. The title of today's article is, OnlyFans CEO insists popular platform is not an X-rated site. Quite a pejorative term. Even the CEO is delusional, just like the OF performers and most modern women, matter of fact. They'll categorize their occupation as anything but e-hookers, and that's what they are. If they're willing to sell an image of themselves for the price of a burger, they'll do the dirty deed for a couple of grand. Because after all, they do this for money. I know it's a shocker, because there are simps who actually think they're in a real relationship with these OF models. Before we go any further with the video, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Jers7590, who said, "My old gym has lost so many male customers because they allowed cell phone recording that I doubt they will be in business by this time next year. I'd say 70% of the male customers have left. The reviews the gym is getting on its website are completely trashing it. It used to be a good gym when it had a male manager. Now, the new female manager has basically ran off all the guys that used to go daily. The actual owners have no clue what is happening. Sad." That's what happens when you start letting an attention-craving female run a gym. They have no idea what most of their customers even want. So man, don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always guys, I'm gonna pick one comment from each video. It could be the funniest, the most liked, or one that moved me. So don't forget to leave a comment and you could be the very next winner. So be sure to hit that like and sub button as the support helps out the channel a ton. So now, let's get right back to the video.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever
This is absolutely insane. OnlyFans, 7 years to $1 billion. OnlyFans made over $1 billion last year and netted over 400 million earnings. OnlyFans really blows my mind because I still don't understand why guys pay for this shit when porn is literally free on the internet. I'm paying for Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Amazon Prime Video, and that shit's already expensive for me. But I can't lie, like, it's really fascinating what these women make. You know, in the words of Candace Owens,
Absolutely fascinated by the way the hoe mind works, the way the hoe hive works. I'm fascinated.
And ladies, don't get me wrong, get that bag. Trust me, if I was a girl, I'd have an OnlyFans. I'd be gawking, double fisting everything every night and making that money. Because you don't deserve the hate, because it's really the men that's funding you guys. And my question is literally the men, like, why do you guys pay for these monthly subscriptions when porn is free?
Back to the article. OnlyFans CEO Kelly Blair tried to clear the air about what's offered on the popular subscription-based platform, insisting that it's not an X-rated website. Let's be honest, OF doesn't need a CEO. All it has to do is sit back and collect money the e-hookers are making. All they need is engineers and data centers to make sure the website is running 24/7, 7 days per week, every month, including the extra day on leap year. Like, they can save money by having an AI bot as the CEO. Oh, that's right. This is an easy win for the feminism by having a female CEO on an already successful company. They can tout a win for women. Sure, it's not an SAS company or the typical basic B AI service. This woman CEO was such a genius making money off the oldest profession in history. All sarcasm aside, you can put my dog as the CEO of OnlyFans and it will still turn over a profit. As long as simps are employed, these e-strippers will be making stacks and having a god complex for just existing. Continuing with the article. Blair, the UK-based site's former chief strategy and operations officer who took the reins in January 2022, dismissed the notion that the platform is exclusively for X-rated content in an interview with the Financial Times. You can't make this shit up. I just literally said this. After the company became successful, then they gave her the CEO position. These modern women do live life on easy mode. No wonder why incels become trans, because then they get the female benefits. No, we're a site that hosts adult content, but we also host a variety of other content, and a lot of the people who create adult content also choose to create other content, so maybe yoga and naked yoga, she told the outlet. She said that adult content sites like OnlyFans should cater to other adult interests, not just sex, including comedy and sports and music. That's a load of bull. That's like the runway model claiming that men also like her for her personality. Sure, there are performers who are on OnlyFans that aren't X-rated performers, but if they're women, it would be suicide to have a non-X-rated account because of the OnlyFans stigma. Might as well be an X-rated performer because no man of quality will believe that a woman had an OnlyFans account to promote her basket weaving. So women, the 2% that actually watch my videos, use Patreon or Subscribestar or YouTube if you're going to promote your art online. Anything except for OnlyFans.
In my industry, the singing industry, I've had opportunities taken away from me because I'm an OnlyFans artist. Okay, but you support these murderers, people who have shot people, people who are still drug dealing and known for all of these things. You guys can put them on radio, but God forbid I have an OnlyFans. You guys don't even know me, don't know what I've done. They don't know anything. If you guys knew what I was doing and how I was the first person to put a music video on OnlyFans, I just changed the fucking game, period.
We don't want to categorize people, so we don't. That's why we don't categorize our content either. Creators are able to create whatever content they choose to, as long as it's within our terms of service, Blair added. Isn't that odd that women have the freedom to create anything and be anything, especially after feminism supposedly fought for their rights in the workplace, and they chose to sell their bodies? I thought these women can do anything men can do, and we're there to break the glass ceiling of every industry. What's that? Real work is hard, and taking off your clothes is super easy? Oh, I get it. Also, the terms of service basically prevents these X-rated performers from actually becoming hookers, but that doesn't stop them from getting around it and being pooped on for $30,000 by a prince in Dubai. That's what the IG profile link is there for.
They made £42,000 in one night, from one TikTok going viral, and it had a bit of underboob in the TikTok and but that was when you could have the link in your bio on TikTok. You can't do that now.
What you can't have external links, or you can't
have OnlyFans. Not even like a link tree with OnlyFans on it. They are so strict. I've lost so many TikTok accounts. I lost one at 700,000. I was gutted.
What are you on now on TikTok?
I've got two. One's at 440,000. One's at 250,000. But I've lost like so many accounts that I would be in the millions. I would definitely be in the millions.
So what was the TikTok that blew up?
OnlyFans launched in 2016 as a subscription-based social media platform that allowed SEX workers and other creators to post content behind a paywall. Since its founding, OnlyFans has dished out more than $8 billion to its creators. Can we stop calling these people creators? They create nothing. All they do is get up and undress and then take explicit videos and photos of themselves, then post those videos and photos to OnlyFans, then transfer the money to their bank account. That's all. It's not contributing to the GDP, it's taking the extra income of lonely misguided men and giving it to already super entitled females.
When I was 18, I was so sad that I didn't sell my virginity, right? How fucked up is that? Because I heard that someone sold their virginity for $3 million. I was like, if I just did that, I would be fine. Now, I'm like, if someone offered me $3 million to have sex with me, I'd be like, ugh, no, fuck off. Like, there's not enough money in the world. Money does nothing.
After exploding in popularity during the scamdemic, OnlyFans has sought to move away from explicit content to expand its appeal to more conservative audiences and avoid crackdowns from social media giants like Facebook and Instagram. Blair told the Financial Times that she takes issue with the site being labeled as X-rated, which she believes is quite a pejorative term. Of course! She, like the e-thoughts on the website, want the money from the simps, but not the consequences from being an internet streetwalker. You can't make this shit up. For those who don't know, pejorative means contempt. And yes, I do have contempt for these digital strippers. That's why I can't wait for these OnlyFans performers to hit the wall and then they realize they can't make money the easy way anymore. Back to the article. There's a lot of people who would hear that and think one thing or another. Also, a lot of the content on our site is messaging or chats or talking about breakfast or talking about a variety of different things, she said. When we talk about this subject, it's really important to be as unemotive as possible. The word porn has been wrapped up in some of the negative things that were the case for the adult content industry, and we've done an awful lot to try and help adult performers to have a safe space on the internet and be treated with respect. That's the reason why I don't tend to use the P word, Blair added. All OnlyFans did was democratize the X-rated industry and cut out the middlemen, like those scummy producers. With a cell phone and working internet, anyone good enough looking can become an adult star, and most of all, keep most of the money. No money goes to a cameraman or producer or the overhead of the X-rated studio. This is like Uber, which makes anyone who owned a newish car have the ability to be a taxi driver without owning an actual taxi. Forever, OnlyFans will be associated with the biggest moneymaker, just like hot chicks are associated with theirs.
So how much are you railing in on OnlyFans?
Drop it.
Drop
Come
it.
on
Come on,
now.
drop it.
I mean, like the first, so I started in May 2021.
Did you do like a hard launch?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. Until like October, this past October, I would make like 100 to 150K a month. And then I made it a TikTok. So, you guys know Anna Paul, obviously.
Yes.
So she made this TikTok of her like filming a day in her life as an OnlyFans creator. And she started it off with like, so I'm a sex worker. And I was like, oh, that's like great. And, like probably like, it had so many views. I was like, oh my God, I want to do that. So I made like a vlog, and I started it off with that. And I vlogged like me getting ready for my OnlyFans shoot. And it did so fucking well, like in October, this past October. So now it's like 350 a month. It's insane.
Are you
crazy.
serious?
It's
What do you
crazy.
well, I guess you go to Harry Styles concerts. What else
Yeah.
do you do with all this fucking money?
I just travel.
Cruises?
Yeah, I just
Cruises are cheap, bro.
Cruises are mad cheap.
Yeah.
The CEO said that the company is thriving financially, having grown 17% last year with revenue topping $1 billion as it expands into other global markets. OnlyFans has registered more than 3.1 million performers and 238.8 million fans, the Financial Times reported. The website takes 20% of the proceeds from its creators, according to the website. And I've seen OnlyFans performers still complain about that 20% cut, especially most of them who barely make $200 a month. Yes, most OnlyFans models have sold their soul to make enough money for gas for the month. At least these new rappers who gave up their butt cheeks did it for Lambos and mansions. Blair has defended OnlyFans in the past, telling Bloomberg in 2022 that our content creators provide content on anything from gardening to lady gardens, and for some reason, OnlyFans is an adult content site. Again, it's like the super hot chick claiming she's funny or interesting. And why would anyone pay for tips for gardening when there's countless of YouTube videos for free of real gardeners teaching people how to garden? If you're dumb enough to pay for tips on gardening, you're probably dumb enough to be looking for gardening tips on OnlyFans. Back to the article. The site faced immense backlash from creators in 2021 after it announced it would ban sexually explicit content. OnlyFans walked back on the plans after creators claimed it would threaten their income. They were going to ban sexually explicit content in 2021, but didn't because they said it would threaten their income. So in other words, without the ability to be an X-rated performer, they'd go broke. But they're not a porn site. These young women earning stacks a month aren't on there to read Bible verses fully clothed. Like, I remember when OnlyFans was going to try to transition to non-X-rated content, and these OnlyFans performers were acting like the world was going to end. They were losing their shit. I honestly thought Jesus had come back, only to be let down when OnlyFans finally came back to their senses. In early 2022, mainstream lenders such as Wells Fargo terminated the bank accounts of several high-profile individuals in the sex industry without so much as offering an explanation. That was actually super based for Wells Fargo to do that. But let's be real, these major banks launder drugs and cartel money, so who are they kidding? And the other major banks are so greedy they'll take these e-hookers' money in a second, just like they'll finance wars and help sell blood diamonds. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.